Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, starting up a new Let's Play. Persona 3 Reload. I'm gonna turn down the, some of these. Probably go with the background music like that for now. But yes, I have been very, very excited to start up Persona 3 Persona 3 Reload. I actually first saw I'm just really excited. When I first saw Let's Players, this was honestly the second Let's Play I've seen. Not Persona 3 Reload, no. I'm talking about Persona 3 Portable. That was released back in 2011. 2010. I saw my first Let's Player play that game, and I've been interested in the Persona franchise ever since. Or rather, the Megami Tensei, or Tensei, however people want to say it, franchise. I've been more interested in the Persona aspect of it. But Persona 3 has gone through a total of 4 releases. Persona 3 was first released in 2006 in Japan, then was released in 2007 on the PS2. Then Persona 3 FES was released, which was released around 2008, which was an extended version that contained a new playable epilogue at the time. Persona 3 Portable came out for the PlayStation Portable back in 2010 here in the US. And that game didn't have the epilogue. It did not have the epilogue. And then Persona 3 Portable got released last year in 2023 for Nintendo Switch, PS4, Windows, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X/S. And now we finally have Persona 3 Reload, and I'm honestly very excited. And yes, I know I said before in other videos I only was going to do 2 Let's Plays. I still have Final Fantasy 16 and Armored Core 6, still being uploaded. But as I said in one community post, I did 1 video a day after after my mistakes, but I have plenty of footage. I'm actually pretty farther off in Armored Core 6. I'm honestly very close to completing the new game plus by the time you're watching this video. All the other videos I have of Armored Core 6 are still being uploaded one at a time. I've been very, very, very busy with making many videos for the channel. And now we're going to start Persona 3 Reload. And as much as I like these games, I'm honestly not too confident in myself for the whole aspect of the difficulty. What I'll probably do for let's do hard mode. I've honestly never done hard mode for a Persona game right off the bat. I usually wait till I do until I do a second run through on New Game Plus. But now, you know what? Let's do it. It's not like I can't change the difficulty, except for Merciless. Time waits for no one. All are equal in its flow, all lives born to their ends. You who would protect the glimmer of the finite future, you have a single year. Go forth and live in the time given to you. Even in these halcyon days of repose, let your heart guide you and never stray from its path. I no doubt messed up that word. I've never seen that word in my life. And here we are, the typical setting for a lot of JRPG games. At least ones like in Persona, where it's in Shibuya, or at least something that resembles Shibuya. Yep, and that's our protagonist.
Just put it to my head. And then pull the trigger. Come on. There's no way I can't.
I know what you all are thinking, but don't worry, it's not like that. You'll see later.
Attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction. We apologize for any inconvenience. The next stop is Iwatodai.
Iwatoda. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
Halcyon, that's the name. That's how you say it. And here it is. I will also say this, I forgot to mention before, but I don't remember, I've never played the other versions of the game, but I do know, if memory serves me correctly, I believe Persona 3 Portable had the, had the female protagonist choice. I just don't remember if that was the case for the other ones. I know in Persona Q2, if I recall correctly, I don't remember if it was Persona Q1 had it as well, but I do know that the protagonist in Persona, I know the female protagonist was in Persona Q2, I think. I arrived late, so I better hurry up. Sorry about that. Iwatodai Dorm. Sorry, I'm just trying to, share all that. So I wasn't given. So ever since Persona 4 Gold, Persona 4, and onwards, you've never really had the choice of a female Persona protagonist. And personally, I kind of me is upset about that, honestly, because it gave uniqueness. But when you play the other Persona games, you kind of get why, you kind of can understand why they didn't do that here. That's where I'll be staying from now on, and it should be just up ahead. And that's because of a mechanic that I'll say about later. Yeah, but this is part of the game that was originally in Persona. That's pretty much the whole setting for Persona 3. And honestly, it's pretty interesting to see all this in the Unreal Engine. See it all changed from in my view, from Persona 3 Portable. I'm seeing how it was like 8-bit graphics and everything. Just trying to say, better keep my distance. It looks a little dangerous. Yeah. Oh, I definitely don't remember that with the right analog stick in other Persona games. That's cool. I don't think Persona 5 ever had that function. Then again, I never tried. To the strip mall. And here we are. What is this? This a coffin? What's this doing here? Hamburger shop. There are several objects that look like coffins inside the store. Wonder what's in these things. These things are everywhere. This seems to be a takoyaki shop, but it's closed. Head to the dorm. But I like how the protagonist is like, oh, I'm going to be late, and yet he's not even freaking out at all this stuff. Iwatodai Dorm. I guess this is it. Yep. Like, I know that, like, normally people wouldn't be acting like him, They'd be freaking out after seeing all that. seeing the sky suddenly get turned green and all these coffins and blood on the ground. Hello.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Again, he's not even freaking out.
If you wish to proceed, sign your name here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
Yep, and just like with the other games, yeah, you get to write your own name. Now, I don't know the protagonist's name, like official name, and part of me is not even gonna. Part of me wants to, use it, but I'm not really sure I honestly want to. Then again, I'm not very good with making up names, personally. But if we were to go by the films and other, if we go by the names that he's gotten in films and manga adaptations, like films, he goes by Makoto Yuki in the manga or in the films and some other appearances. In manga adaptation, he goes by the name Minato Arisato. So yeah. In terms of so I think we're just gonna go with the canon name for this one. Like I said, I'm not very good with making up names myself, and while I did know that this was gonna do this, I actually didn't think up a name. So we're gonna go with that. Oh, whoops. Ah, that's why I didn't look at it. So, Makoto Yuki. Oh, actually, I should probably take a look at it because it all depends. Because of course, it all depends on how people are gonna read your name. I'm pretty sure, though, it doesn't necessarily matter, but it can just be funny for some people. Oops, hold on. Just trying to make certain. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So, in terms of the English version, we can obviously do it like this. So yeah, Makoto Yuki. Yes.
Good.
I'm just going with that because, I don't really have much
Time
creativity.
is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes. And so, it begins.
Again, he's not even freaking out.
Who's there?
See, she's got the right attitude.
How are you here at this hour? Don't tell me.
I think she has a different voice actress, I think.
Wait.
There it is.
Huh? The lights. I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Mitsuru.
Who's he?
Oh wow, they actually...
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here.
Yeah, again, I'm so used to like Persona 3 Portable and everything that it's like they don't even make the height difference that apparent with how the graphics were back then, at least from how I could see. So yeah, just seeing how tall the difference in the height with these two is awesome.
Eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Yep.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I mean, yeah.
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba.
Yukari.
She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
Call me Takeba.
Yeah. Is this the girl's dorm? Why do you have a gun? You know, because of how he is, let's just go. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the second floor.
Hmm.
Your things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest?
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Yeah, again, you would normally just ask, why would you have a gun? Well, yeah, this guy doesn't really care. That's what's funny about this.
Here's your room. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's all the way at the end here.
Yep.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah? Does that kid live here too?
What kid? What are you talking about? Come on, that's not funny.
Yukari doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you mean?
You don't know? I guess that means you're fine. Well, okay. Don't worry about it then.
Yeah, I thought so. I wasn't too certain, but yeah, they did change some voice actors and voice actors for this game, and I can understand some of them where they just can't come in, and some choose not to.
I'd better get going.
So I just don't know who the exact changes are, so I'll have to do that off screen. Or, you know, just take a look at the changes myself.
I'm sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
I know some of them changed in the Persona 4 Arena games, Persona 4 Arena and Arena Ultimax. I know they changed. I don't remember if it was Persona 4 Arena Ultimax or just Persona 4 Arena separate. I don't remember. But I do know in the Persona Arena games, I do recall that Yukari sounded different in that game. Junpei did too. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Spoiled that about Junpei, but you'll see him soon. Oh, whoops. By saving your game in the network slot, you can upload save data online instead of saving it on the main console storage. You will need an account to utilize network slot. Game data saved using this method can be transferred between PS4 and PS5 consoles. So that's pretty good. However, trophies earned during gameplay on one console will not transfer to another console. Okay. Keep in mind, certain trophies cannot be earned unless you start a new game from the beginning or with clear data, if you have not already earned them. Also, trophies based on numerical values such as completing an action a certain number of times or attaining a certain amount of something will be reset to 0 upon transferring to a different console. Okay. Rewinding to a previous point. When you save your game, it also saves a little bit of your past. You can go back to that time by opening up the menu with triangle, going to System, and selecting Rewind. When you select a Rewind slot, you will be returned to the point where you could roam freely shortly before you saved your game. Note that the Rewind function does not save your new starting point automatically. If you use this function, make sure you continue to save your game as necessary. Interesting. You can check the tutorials that have been displayed before by opening the menu with triangle, going to System, and selecting Tutorial. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to save it here. Yep. And this is our own little room. When you consider, like, when I consider you gotta also consider the fact that this is in Japan. The game is set in Japan, so this room size is pretty understandable, even for a lot of things. And even if you want to say, like, the size is different. In my opinion, it looks like it's a mix of bigger and smaller. Like, the floor makes it big, like, the game makes it look bigger than it actually is, in my opinion. Might disturb neighbors late at night. Better put my stuff away in the closet for now. And the desk. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things that we'll be using this stuff for. Oh, wow, it has they added reflections. Nice. That's really nice. And they have a calendar. Yeah, the calendar has been like a staple in, I believe, other ones too. Yeah. Oh yeah, the DLC. I'll definitely need to look at that later. But yeah. Going to sleep. Sleeping in bed will allow you to advance forward in time, proceeding to the next day. School starts tomorrow. I should go to sleep early so I'm ready for the first day of school. Disconnect. Wonder what that option does. I'll have to test that out online. Yes. Oh, nice.
Akiba, are you awake?
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay? I've been asked to show you the way to school. Are you ready to go?
I'm sorry. I'm actually enjoying the music.
Great. Let's set out.
Yeah, the one thing I do know about Persona 3 that I enjoyed just watching it from.
This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I know what that is.
I honestly love the ride here. It almost feels like we're flying over the ocean. Oh, by the way, our school's at the last stop on this line. It's called Tatsumi Port Island. Have you heard of it? The whole thing's man-made, and our school's smack dab in the middle. Oh, look! There it is now.
Yeah, it actually has been a very long time for me since I remembered anything from Persona 3 at all, so I don't remember the monorail was even a natural thing.
Morning. Well, here we are. Allow me to welcome you to Gekukan High School. I hope you like it. You'll be okay on your own from here, right?
As I was trying to say, like, one thing I do know for a lot of Persona games is that the music for Persona 3 was, from what I've heard, was arguably one of the best, like, soundtracks they've had for a Persona game. Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden weren't bad, in my opinion. They just obviously aren't Persona 3. And Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, I did enjoy their music. Persona 5 Royal better, honestly. So I might be more leaning to Persona 3 for this game. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
I guess you should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is over there on the left. They'll tell you more when you get there. Well, that about does it. Any questions before I go?
Yeah, maybe it was ask, just in case.
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, about last night. See you.
Oh, whoops. I pressed that too soon. I think there's that.
About last night. Don't tell anyone what you saw, okay?
Yeah. It's a good thing they had that function. I love games that have that kind of function where you could miss out on some stuff. There's a crowd forming in front of the bulletin board. Maybe I'll take a peek before going to the faculty office. Use R to rotate the camera. Yeah, we actually did. Pressing R3 will recenter the camera behind the protagonist. Ah! Hold up to focus your view closer in on the protagonist. Pressing down will reset the camera. Interesting. In some locations, the camera will be locked in place. Yeah, we figured that. Oh, whoops. Whenever it's available, using the camera will help you get a good sense of your environment. Yep. Like, this is pretty cool. The graphics are really good. Actually, I'm gonna check some. Yeah, I just wanted to see if maybe it does the same thing. Okay, good. It actually doesn't. When I need to check for the time, so there's that. Talk to student. There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in art class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyways. Yikes. That's kind of rude. Frivolous student.
Oh, there it is. Class F, huh?
Oh, well, he's going to be important to the story.
Homeroom teacher is... What? Miss Toriumi?
What's wrong with her?
I guess she is older than me, but...
What? Is there a problem with that?
I was hoping to be with Miss Kano.
Oh, I don't know if it's because he's like, you know, has a crush on one of them, Or some, I don't know. Listen. Oh, great, I have the worst teacher ever. Oh, who's that? What? I don't see my name. What should I do? What should I do? Oh, wow, yeah, that kind of sucks. Class rosters are posted. My name is added on a small note off to the side. Class 2F. Makoto Yuki. The name Yukari Takaba is also on the list. It seems that I'll be in the same class as her. Yep. And the bathrooms. Oh wow, you actually get a good angle this time. Yeah. Usually you don't get the angle like that. That's awesome. If you don't mind starting to wander as I wash my hands. Whenever I see cherry blossoms in full bloom, it feels like springtime has finally arrived. Yep. And well, guess what? It's the women's restroom. Oh, okay. I remember like Persona 4 Golden having a joke about that, I believe. I wonder if there are sewing and cooking class lessons. Yes, I should head to the faculty office. Yep. Then we also have the mini-map and everything else here. Yeah, I love the upgrades they've done. This makes it actually feel like the school is big. Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal obviously made it feel like it was big, but not like this. Not like this. And yeah, we also do that sometimes. We're not, or rather in the game, you're not bound by, like, they don't have the effects of where you gotta be like, you know, sorry, I'm trying to think. Where the characters, the NPCs actually stop you. Some do. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. For their teachers, we've lived longer than them. But Moriyama and her friends had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need to get back to managing the shop. Even you're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. Alright. You want me to order more of those cream-filled breads that you like so much, right? You could have just asked. True. Oh, what's this? Sword and staff statue, huh? Statue of... See, it looks like... I wonder what meaning it holds. Yeah, that's... I'm actually wondering that myself.
Cuz, what are you doing? Why are you wearing a jersey?
What do you mean, why? We've got practice after class, remember?
But we've got to attend the opening ceremony and go to class before all that. Hurry and head into your classroom so you can change into your normal uniform.
What? But I just... Okay, fine. Just quit glaring at me. So where's the bulletin board with all the class assignments?
It's literally right there, Cause. You're in class F. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you all the time. You got that?
Yeah, if I recall, these two were... I might be wrong about this, but if I recall, I believe in Persona 3 Portable, and I think in regular Persona 3 as well. Don't hold me on that. Don't quote me on that. These two were given, because you have the female protagonist, at the time you had limited time to hang out with people. Like, you only had to choose, like, if you were a girl, you couldn't really do certain things with certain other, like, characters. You'll see what I mean once we get to it. Oh, whoops. I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. Oh, gosh.
Now, listen closely. A true man should always carry the fiery soul of a samurai within them. Our school curriculum nurtures the samurai spirit within our students so that they contribute to society.
Okay.
Oh la la, how wonderful. I wish to set my soul on fire and learn the ways of the great samurai also.
Oh, don't even try. I'm not even gonna bother saying it in that accent. Holy crap.
That's what I like to hear, my boy. Though you hail from a foreign land, the samurai spirit burns within you all the same.
Yikes. Like, don't count on me being able to copy that. Oh, hey.
Huh? The library? Strange. I even made sure to check the map, but where am I?
Yeah, I can relate to her on that. Oh, the library's right here. Yeah, you're in the right area. I can relate to her. That's always a problem when you're just getting into school in general, so I can relate. This seems to be the faculty office. Should I go in? Yes.
Oh, are you the new student?
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, they won't say your name. It'd be cool if they could do that, but that would be way way too much for like the budget. Like, can you imagine you just make up other names and then they try to have the characters voice all of them? Like, nah. It would be cool, but that would probably cost a lot of money if you think about it.
You're a second year, correct?
Yep.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, 10 years ago, your parents... I'm sorry, I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
Yeah.
I'm Ms. Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Yeah, so what's the problem with that? What's your first name? No. I'm not gonna do that.
Wow, such enthusiasm.
There we go.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class.
Sorry.
But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Come on, I'll show you the way.
Mm-hmm.
And so, another new school year is upon us. I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Principal continues with his speech.
Psst. Hey.
Yeah.
You came to school with Takeba-san this morning, right?
Yeah.
I saw you two walking together. You must be pretty close, huh? What's the deal between you and her? Oh. And, does she have a boyfriend? Nobody seems to know.
That I don't know.
Oh, really? I thought you might know, but I guess not. Wait. How close are you guys?
Who's that? Someone's talking. Sounds like it's coming from Miss Toriumi's class.
Hey, shh. Be quiet. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yep. Yeah, thanks a lot for that. Oh, that transition was cool. Hey!
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Yeah, he does sound a little different.
What? Don't look at me like that.
And you are?
Me? Call me Junpei. Junpei Iori.
Yeah, he definitely sounds like he has a different voice actor, but it sounds... I don't know, he sounds almost exactly like the Junpei from Persona 3 Portable. But that's mostly because, you know, the audio is different, so it may actually be different. I'm not sure. I'll look that up another time.
I transferred here when I was a second year in middle school.
It's
Pretty tough being the new kid at first, you know? So, I just wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
Yep, Junpei.
Hey, it's Yuka-tan!
Yeah, they've known each other.
Didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
There you go again. Acting like everybody's best friend. Try not to make him uncomfortable, okay?
What? I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
I know, right? I gotta. I forgot. Yeah, there are some choices you can make, but you have to have like max stats. Where in this one you have to have higher courage to say. And right now we have squat. Maybe if I could say stuff like this without hesitation. Oops.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Funny, huh?
Hello? Are you forgetting I'm in this class too? Anyway, I gotta ask. I heard you guys walk to school together.
What?
What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
This guy. Yeah, Junpei's always been pretty funny for me, honestly.
Huh? What are you talking about? We just happen to live in the same dorm. Why do people always jump to conclusions? Have rumors been spreading about this already?
Yeah.
Now I'm worried. Hey.
Yeah?
You didn't tell anyone about you-know-what, did you?
No, of course not.
Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, there it is.
Last night?
Yep. She shouldn't have said that. Yep.
Wait a minute, don't get the wrong idea. Listen, I just met him yesterday, and there is absolutely nothing between us. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I have to go now. There's something I need to take care of for the archery team. You better not start any more rumors.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here, and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You're the man.
Oh, this is why I like him, man. This is why I like him. Like, this is literally why I like this guy.
Well, here's to a fun school year, dude. You're ready to head out? We can walk to the station together. Yo!
Should we also take a look around the school while we're at it? Yeah, obviously. Mm-hmm. I'll just follow you around if you want. If you want to leave, head for the front entrance. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna explore and talk to everybody. Club ditching student. Oh, you're that transfer student. You're gonna join a club or something? I'm planning to. Oh yeah? You won't be able to join right away though. I hear a lot of them are at max capacity. Well, just keep an eye out for an open spot. They might start recruiting again late in yep, so keep your eyes on that. Don't you feel completely lost whenever you transfer to a new school? This is the second floor, and the one below is the faculty office, club rooms, and more hands-on classes. If you go down either of the two staircases, you'll be able to reach the front entrance. Yeah, and for a lot of people that don't know, in case you're like new to watching this or learning about it, or in regards to Japanese culture, that's just how it is. They do have grades like we do here in America and obviously in other countries. It's just that they handle it differently. The first year, like to consider first years like freshmen in high school, and sure, like here in the U.S. we have classes that that take us both upstairs and downstairs. Yeah, no, they have classes strictly into like the floors based on everyone's grade. Like if you're first year, you're obviously stuck in the first floor. Second year, you're in second floor. Third year, you're in third. And here, I do know that in Japan, it is I believe it is not mandatory to do high school. I could be wrong about that, at least for what I could read. It might honestly be that it is mandatory, like by law, if I recall. I'm not entirely sure on that. I could be dead wrong about that. And like, I'm not trying to say that their way is wrong or anything. It's just, there's different culture, different ways to handle it. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hey, new kid, you have no idea how lucky you are. You're surrounded by cute girls and you have, like, Takaba-san. Yeah, great. We'll get this happening to me. Differences. New school years sure are rough. New teachers, new classmates is exhausting to having to start over every year. Yeah. Yeah, that does suck. I might be wrong about the whole law about it, but I do believe that they are like very strict in Japan. I do know that much. Let's see. If you're trying to leave, you gotta go a floor down. What? Did you forget or something? So we're gonna go. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I do know that they probably don't. Like, I know for some it's required by law. At least it depends. I'm not entirely sure on that. I could be dead wrong about it. I'm just honestly want to learn more about Japanese culture. So, yeah, I may not just remember. Oh, did you just transfer to school? Right. Well, just so you know, the only person I'm interested in is Kirijo-senpai. She looks so stunning at today's welcoming ceremony, too. Yeah. Is there like a... No, there's that. Nope, wrong button. Well, actually, I'll end the part here. I will save the game and... Oops. Triangle was the one. Well, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. So, what I'm going to do here, guys, is... Oh, wow, that's a pretty good ripple effect. That's awesome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game and call it a day for this part. Rather, I'm just going to split the part here and continue with the next one. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Persona 3 Reload, and if you did, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. And I will see you guys next time for more Persona 3 Reload. Until then, catch you later.